In the last video, we tested ancient war strategies in War of Dots, and you guys had a lot to say. You gave me tips, you corrected my mistakes, and honestly, I think I'm getting better at the game. So today, we're taking everything we learned back into the field. We are playing on this map, separated by a lake right in the middle. One of the strategies you have told me to do is to go ahead and put a little infantry on each one of my cities. Oh, and I cannot do this, by the way, because they cannot move to the mountains. So let's go ahead and bring them this way. And this is one way of making funds. I mean, it's the best way of making funds, isn't it? Let's go ahead and, you know what, keep some tanks into here. And we're going to bring more of these infantries all the way up. We don't need that many of them, these troops, because we can get the tanks to go ahead and hold on in the south. All right, we're already getting shattered here. This isn't good. We're gonna go ahead and switch this guy up into here. Bring this guy out, please. Thank you very much. No, we bring it here so that he can go ahead and defend from this side. These tanks should hold it off, and we could actually push this guy into the water, which is gonna be really nice. We're gonna smooch down every single one of these guys. I have heard that tanks aren't good necessarily in the dark green region, so I'm gonna try and not play with them. I say that. I'm probably gonna be wrong about it. All right, my tanks are getting a little bit... Ooh. I don't like this. I don't like this. My tanks are getting really pushed hard here, so I'm gonna have to back one of them off. Bring this guy into here. Maybe bring more of these infantries. You know what? I'll go ahead and switch this guy into here. Move everyone back a little bit here, because things are happening, and I might just push to south. You know what? And I could even push with all of them and force them to retreat a little bit. We are making really good funds. Retreat, though, is a big play. Some of my infantries are getting shattered, so we have to make sure... Oops, we're not going to go ahead and do that. We're just going to make it a straight line. That is probably going to be better. Bring this infantry out. I guess there is no need to place more than one infantry per city, from what I understood. Every single one of these getting shattered, though, is a little bit of a danger. They are getting shattered up as well. What happened in the south in the meantime? Not too much. They brought some more tanks in, so you know what? We're going to retreat a little bit. Be extra safe. It was a nice little push as I'm regenning slowly but surely. Let's go ahead and bring this guy over and then smooch it up back into here. The aim is to not have too many of them back in the back line. You want them like available front line. We're trying to shatter up as many as possible. We have loads and loads shattered in the north, which is really good. These guys are slowly regenning. You know what? We could go ahead and switch as well. Maybe go like this, and then this guy back into here. They are getting absolutely shattered up. Aside from the tanks, the rest of them are really suffering, which is fantastic, right? And we have good funds. I do believe, yes, we got an infantry that got built. We can go ahead and bring this guy out, as we already have a new infantry there. The tank is almost back into full health at the top, which is beautiful. And he is losing so many troops up here, which is really good. Look at his casualties compared to mine. We absolutely love this. I did say tanks in a dark green force isn't that good. I'm doing it still. You know what? The south, I'm just holding on the south. You know, I'll back off a tiny bit as well. Get them to, you know, maybe bait a push. And you know what? We're going to go like this, straight into it. Everybody's going to hard push this. We have broken off so many of this player's infantries, which is absolutely beautiful. We're going to bring both of these guys in. And then these four are going to go ahead and push down in the south. These are going to get sandwiched a little bit, or they're going to get a sandwich a lot, actually. As I'm hard pushing through these infantries, there's only some tanks that are left in the top. The south is just holding on. They're doing their job. They're just having a good time, as we're going to go ahead and bring the shattered back towards the cities. Don't forget about it. Maybe I bring it all the way back into here, and then I switch this one inside. I don't know if I've gotten another tank. We're just going to cancel that. My bad. As I do have 300, I do believe, yes, I do get another infantry, so that's really nice. And I think we're just going to push as a group here. We're just going to push towards the city. These are slightly getting, they're slightly getting encircled. But you know what? I'm going to push the city. And what they're going to do is they're just going to stay on the city. They're going to stay and hold the city, which is going to be lovely. Go like this, go like that. The tank is getting shattered up. This one as well. These are just, they're just making me my cash in the back. That's what's happening. There was a push at the top, by the way. I hadn't noticed that. And I think it might be time to go ahead and either push the south really hard, or just continue with the north and go for that capital city over there on the right-hand side. This tank is about to die. This is gonna be really good. Okay, this is gonna be good value, really good value. This infantry has died. Let's go ahead and regen these guys up a little. I could regen as well this one here. Bring this dude into here, slide down here, make sure we protect the whole... Oops, don't forget about the mountains. And I have lost my two infantries that were in the back there, that were holding on that city. I'm okay with that. I think we just push here. I think we just push them completely. We continue pushing, and we might just bring more of these infantries in the back. We don't necessarily care too much about funds anymore. as we have massacred. Yeah, we've literally butchered everybody down. This infantry is about to die as well. I hope it dies before mine. We have stolen the city, which is really nice. It has died before mine. Really, really good. As we've managed to get a sandwich, you know what? This infantry shouldn't be fighting. They should be regenning on that city. Cut the neck there is one of the strategies that was told by one of my viewers. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Steal this city. Don't go through the water if I can. Avoid water. Okay, he has more troops, definitely. So he knew what he was doing. We probably need more of these infantries to come into here. You know what? We're gonna go ahead and cut it off. I am on the city, though, and it is actually, it's a weak tank anyways, right? Okay, yeah, the tank's gone. I am on the city, and you know what? I might just go ahead straight for that capital. Straight for the capital, as we haven't moved anything from the south. Sometimes you just gotta let it sit there, and you know what? It's time to go ahead. I mean, we have stolen the capital. It's just time to go ahead go for the big pushes. And these guys, I don't even care if they die. If they die, they're just gonna go ahead and keep these guys busy, which is basically the strategy. And the only way to get through is, can this guy not make it through? I think so, because he's getting stuck by the mountain right there. Very awkward. We don't even need all of our troops here. It is going to be a nice dub there, as we really just let the South, just let it be on their own. And we really just pushed on the complete opposite direction. And there we go. There is our first win of this video, proving that I've listened very smoothly and my games are going a lot faster as well now. Okay, we're back in for another one of those. You know what? I am thinking there is a large river on this map. I'm thinking retreat in the south again. Same similar strategy. Potentially get these cities stalled. Close in a little bit here. Make sure no gaps happen. Go ahead and bring this one over here. These infantries to close off the gaps. The aim, again, is to make good funds. Funds is one of the best ways, I guess, to win the game, because you can just get infinite troops. They're still fighting in the south. We have so many tanks in the south. The thing is, we've understood clearly, as we're gonna go through this bridge, because water, you know what, I could just go through water, right? Because it's such a little neck there. Surely it doesn't hurt at all. He's lost, you know what, he's lost an infantry from pushing us. I could just go ahead and potentially, yes, it hurts, but potentially push one of his cities over there, right? As we do have a tank that's right there. I could even push with this tank straight into the city. We're making really good funds. We're holding on at the top. We're just defending. Defense is the best way to win, I guess, the game. He is pushing really hard, but look at this. We're about to steal this city as well, which is going to make us have a lot more funds as well, right? So funds is one of the ways to win. And look at this. We already have 200 funds. He has so many casualties. We're just defending. Okay, we probably need to go ahead and bring either another tank or another infantry in. We could go ahead and buy max light. Go ahead and straight up, that should invest into an infantry straight up. We should get one spawning top right, I hope, as this tank is making it through down here to go ahead and steal another city. We have got another infantry. Really nice. These guys are holding on fantastically well. Let's go ahead, you know what, switch it up here, as I could also switch this up like this. This could work out really well just to keep the capital. The capital's hurting here, but I should be able to defend it. The tank's going to go down as I'm closing off all of these gaps. They've gone in for a push here, which means that the south is a little bit vulnerable. So I kind of baited an attack here with this infantry. Gonna go ahead and bring it back. Never mind, I'm not gonna bring it back because we do have another one that's just spawned in there. We could go ahead and get this around, right? And then potentially close off like here. Look at this. Yeah, they don't like it. They don't like it when we make those plays, when we're like making little bottlenecks here and there, even though he is getting shattered, which is a bit dangerous. Keep an eye on that. The tank's holding on very well. We have gotten some more spawns. Yeah, we are getting so many more spawns from all of the funds that we're making. Look how much cash we have compared to them, especially with that extra city that we managed to steal. These guys might like just die, but the early city that we got was super powerful. Okay, no, save the day. Yeah, he sacrificed his life. What a legend. Could I bring him back on a city? You know what, if he's right behind here, surely he can regen. Yeah, his morale is going back up. Really nice. You know what, let's bring these dudes in, as we're getting so many funds. And you know what, we're gonna push as well bottom. We're already pushing, but we're gonna push even harder to go ahead and clear those. These two have just been chilling. They're having the time of their life, honestly. They're having the absolute time of their life. And I think it's time to go ahead and do this. Go all of these guys up. Potentially take all of this city, this capital as well. They're still holding on. You know what, let's switch it up and then get these two on the front line. Because two soldiers on the front line hurts a lot more. Look at this. He's been completely encircled. We love it. And this guy's going to get completely encircled. Okay, we're struggling a little bit down here. Now we push like this, and now we push like that. Look at this sandwich. Maybe just hold this guy off to here just in case. Keep this guy as well onto the city. But they have been completely landlocked from their friends, which is great, right? We absolutely love it. I still have 1 or 2 extra that are still alive as well somewhere. These are holding on. He's taking back this city. I don't like it. So let's go ahead and take it. The capital is easily achievable there. We can go ahead and take it down. Yeah, they've all been encircled. They're gone. They're completely gone. Surely everybody can regen, but I think the funds are still coming in as well. The fact that I have all of these infantries that are just instantly spawning is fantastic. Okay, I have to make sure, a little mistake I did there as well. I have to make sure I click on the exact dot of the capital to make sure I get it. But there's another win. We're actually speedrunning through these. And we're back here onto more of like a naval one. One thing I've realized is always if I have to put an infantry, like a troop on a city, it has to be an infantry because I'd rather have my tanks closer up. It's a little bit dangerous as we do have these 4 infantries. You know what? They're going to come all the way around into here and then we'll separate them to go ahead and go on each of the cities. The tanks take hours to travel. Their travel time is so... I mean, look at this. Look how slow this is. This is slower than my grandpa, who's 107 years old. And I think we go for the same strategy again. We go light, we go max, right? Infantries are the powerful, the key to success, basically. And nothing's happening for the moment. I'm chilling. I'm having the time of my life. I'm trying to think, do I go ahead and take a boat and then go ahead and steal a city down here? Could be nice, right? If I transform a tank into a boat, is that dangerous? I don't know. But you know what? We could try it. We could try and go for... It's gonna take hours. So I'm gonna have to cut the video and come back to it probably. As these are here, let's go ahead and use the bridge to cross and then get into here. Okay, these are hurting. Apparently health goes down when you cross water. All right, so I didn't know that one. So we're gonna go ahead and chill on this little island if it does. That ain't too good. And we're gonna cross here to make sure he makes it into here. We're gonna bring this guy straight into here, back into the line, potentially bring one of these tanks down in case it needs to help right in the middle or if it needs to help down in the south. We have so many casualties for the moment. If you look at it, I guess it is because of the water that I'm going through, right? That makes sense. You need to turn these into boats. I probably should have turned this guy into a boat. You know what? Let's go ahead and turn it into a boat. I think that should work, right? That, and we wait a little bit of time. It holds like for 3 seconds. Yeah, it's transforming. Look at that. The evolution. Let's go. Okay, it's turned into a boat. And now we can go ahead and do this. And okay, he travels so fast. Okay, that is so worth it. We have a new infantry that's spawned as well down here. So that's really good. We already have another spawn. Fantastic. You know what? I'm going to switch these 2 around just because this infantry is a little bit weak. And we have stolen... Does that transform? Yeah, it transforms back into an infantry. Fantastic. And boom, we've stolen a city. Done. And we just chill here. We just chill here. We have a good time. We could potentially sandwich from behind these 2. They're getting shattered. You know what? We should go for a push because one of them is going to go. One of them is going to go, and then he's going to be completely blocked off. Infantries are goated. Infantries are goated. We love our troops. We're going to go ahead and sandwich him up. Make sure he's completely bordered, locked down. Look at this fight. We are battering him down, and we don't even need a tank, which is the crazy part. These guys are chilling at the top. I'm not doing anything. I'm just making funds and funds and funds and funds. And then these 2 are going to go ahead and join up on that city, right? And chill there. Have a good time. I could go ahead and switch one of these potentially. Not that I care too much about it. I could, if I'm crazy enough. Okay, he has tanks. He has tanks in the back. He had planned it all. We're going to stay on that city. And you know what? Because he's keeping the tanks over here, what we're going to do is we're going to get all of this to go ahead for a huge push in the meantime. The infantries are doing the work. Okay, we need more on the front line. Okay, this is gonna hurt us, isn't it? We need to like be strategic. You really need to go one by one on all of these little dots. I've realized is the key point. Let's go ahead and switch one of these tanks up. These are hurting, which is fantastic. I'm still alive down here, so I'm good. As long as I hold the city, I'm really happy for it. We have so many funds. You know what? It's time to bring these guys in. And I think maybe they don't spawn unless there is a space at the city, right? Yeah. So now they're going to spawn. Look at this. We're going to get loads of them spawning at the same time. We should get 5 of them, as all of these infantries are going to help out through the middle. He's getting completely shattered up, which we love, right? I'm thinking a push right there from behind, potentially. Get all of these into it as well. They're holding on. Okay, he's been shattered. We need to hold him down. They're just holding the city. That's what matters. What matters is holding the city, potentially transforming it into... Ooh, I don't like this. I really don't like this because we're getting all shattered up. But we do have the central area, right? Let's continue for the push. I think we just continue for the push. He's gotten shattered. We need to save him up. Thank you very much. Let's go ahead and bring him back to the city. Get these infantries as well into the party. We need more on the front line. This is horrendous. I don't like it when there's just like a front line that's just a big blob. One thing I've understood, you know what? Go for the capital. Go for the capital. Infantry, go for the capital. We're still alive down here. They're holding on. They're having the time of their life. Look at their casualties. Look at our troop count. Yeah, they're having the absolute time of their life. We love it. And these are hard pushing, and we're just going to continue pushing towards the city. We've stolen the capital. We've stolen the capital. Again, infantries are goated. Infantries are absolutely goated. Move these just a little bit off so that one of them can spawn, right? Please spawn. I think so. I think that's how it works. I'm not sure. They're still holding on. I mean, this troop is almost shattered, but we've managed to destroy tank guys down here, and we've stolen all of this. So life is beautiful. They're completely dying off. This tank's trying to come from the back, but nothing's going to happen. And I think the push is going to be to go ahead and take that last city in the back here. I mean, there's still 2 cities to go, but just go for an insane push altogether. Again, I've completely left off one of my front lines. Okay, no. These 3 have been so iconic that there is no way I want any of them to die. That is my thinking, right? My logic is, okay, I say that. I'm trying to put them on the city so they can go ahead and regen. I'm not sure exactly how the regen works. The closer they are to the city, the more they regen, I guess. Is that how it works? They're going completely blocked off by the mountain, which is hilarious. And we get another dub. Let's go. We're absolutely balling, crushing it through it today. And we're here for one of our last battles today. Again, go ahead and bring some of the infantries back in the line. It's really mountainous, it seems like, on this map. And we're gonna have to, I mean, this is so unfair. He's an easy push to go ahead and take all of my cities. I have an insanely hard push, right? And I'm gonna bring, I'm gonna bring loads of infantries back. It's okay. We're gonna be making cash again. And you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go bang, put the lighted up, max up. Thank you very much. We want these infantries to spawn. Again, I think we don't go for a huge push. We go for a chill life. We just make a wall so that everybody can defend. Mix it up. Put the tank right in the middle there so that the tank holds on. And I could push at the top here. I could get a push going. They're pushing my little infantries. They're starting to push the tanks right in the middle there as well. Okay, we already have one of the infantries that spawned, so that's fantastic. Look at that. We have another infantry that has spawned as well, so we can bring this infantry back in there. Look at how many funds we're making already. Infantries for life. Let's go. We love it. Look at our troop count. We're already 50k almost over the opponent, and they have loads of casualties as well. We're just holding on here. Our tanks are suffering a little bit, as we're going to get another infantry to spawn because we already have 200 funds. So we're going to move away this infantry. The tank is going to hold off a little bit. Get this one into here. Bring this tank a little bit more north. Slide down here. I mean, he's losing out on infantry. He's losing out loads of infantry, so we don't mind it. And look at this. We're close to getting another infantry already. We're almost at 200. We want troops. You know, I'm thinking of bringing another tank into here. Switch it up. Bring this guy back into here. We have 200, so let's go ahead and make some space for an infantry to spawn it in there. We need some of these to regen, so we're going to go ahead and bring this guy over. Look at how slow they are in the mountains. These tanks, the slowest thing you could ever find on Earth, right? And we have more cash to go ahead and get another infantry in, so we're going to go ahead and free up a space at the top. They are already completely regenerated their health. So infantry spawn with almost nothing from what I've understood, or they're completely shattered. And then they just start like just getting their health back slowly but surely as they stay on that city. So look, they're taking some time. They already have 2 of them that have fully grown up. We're going to go ahead and bring this one over in a second, as there's going to be another infantry that's going to spawn top right. We have so many units. Look at how many units we have. 360,000. We have 70,000 more units than them. We're just stalling the game here. We're stalling the game. That's all that's happening. Nothing more. Having a good time. He's just trying to make, I don't know, like a line against me. The thing is, my lines are getting stronger and stronger. They're getting tighter and tighter. And you know what? I think it might be time. It might be boat time. It might be boat time over here. We're going to bring some of these infantries and then squeeze a little bit of this wall down. We have the tank down here anyways, so no rush. And we have enough cash to get some more. They're pushing again here. That's all right. We're going to bring this tank, go and close off the gap. We could go for a push at the top, but I'm thinking that it's time, guys. We go like this. We transform these into boats, and we go ahead and steal maybe even the capital. I'm thinking we go straight for that capital. Are they going to transform? If they can transform, it would be really nice, really valuable. Please transform. Please transform. No, you're not transforming. Okay, yeah, the ship's transformed. One of them has. We got a second, a third. Okay, he's shattered. Let's go ahead and switch it up as we're getting more and more infantries. We have so many funds that are coming in. Okay, we do have our 3 boats. Let's just go for the capital. I think we just go for the capital. We risk it for that chocolate biscuit again. We absolutely love it as we're getting more and more and more of these infantries. We probably need more in the middle here. They're struggling a little bit. Bring this guy back or closer to the city to go ahead and hold off. Close off the gaps. Look at our boats. They're going on a mission. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. He's almost regen, so that's really, really, really good. And we have managed to go ahead and bring some more infantries into here. Infantries is the life today. I don't know how many times I've said it. I apologize if I've said it way too many times. But are we going to get the capital city here? If we get the capital city, this is absolutely insane. What a play. Look at this. What a play by Biffer. He takes the capital city already. Fantastic. We're going to get even more cash. And you know what's going to happen? We're going to go ahead and push here straight into these so that they're going to hurt really, really bad. We have more cash, so let's go ahead and bring more infantries into here. This tank is pretty much regened already. Not completely, but I think it's good enough to go ahead and bring him back into the battlefield. We might push into here. They're holding on, but I don't mind it because we have too many of these infantries here. They surely should fall down. They should fall. I mean, okay, I think they're struggling because it's a really narrow gap, isn't it? Okay, so tank has regen in the south. The south is just holding on again. The south is holding on, not doing anything, but just looking at what's happening, you know. They're having a good time, enjoying life. We're going to bring some more infantries in the back here. They're holding on fantastically well. Let's go ahead and bring this guy back into the capital so they can go ahead and chill. These 3 are just holding on. And I could have sandwiched from behind. And you know what? I'm going to do it. Even if I have the capital, I should be securing it. You know, I'll keep one of the infantries. I should be securing it. I mean, this wall, we're making the Great Wall of China down in the south, aren't we? We absolutely are. We absolutely are. 100%. Oops, I kind of misplayed that. I wanted to get one of each on each one of those. Switch it up. Switch it up as well. Bring this infantry in as you're getting completely shattered. Be safe, tank. I love you. And look at this. We've sandwiched them. Fantastic. How many funds do we have? Okay, we don't have enough right now, but we have almost 150k advantage on the troop count. We're pretty much double what they got. Okay, the tank has fallen in the north. The infantry is about to fall, so we're going to go ahead and retreat these already. Already planned to go ahead and bring all of these around. And I think then we can go for the push just from the north into the 2 cities in the back. And that might be a dub already, as we have some more infantry. The south is just holding. Life is about holding in the south, as we're going to get another infantry that's going to spawn in a second. We have 222k, 22 funds, sorry, not k. If we were that rich, life would be a lot better. Or is this one not on the city, not making funds? Maybe it's not. These guys are being blocked off by the mountain as well. Careful on the mountain. And I think we don't care about the capital anymore, and we just go straight for it. It's going to take some time. It is going to take some time, especially if I'm pushing them through water. That's not very smart, is it? It is going to take some travel time, basically. But we can go ahead and split them up into 2 sections. Oops. Okay, don't question the wiggly line down here. Do not question the wiggly line down here. All right, we'll make it a little bit of a straight line. There we go. There we go. Fantastic. Bring this on the capital. We have too many funds. We have too many funds. Too many funds right now. Let's go ahead and bring this one over. This one over. And you know what? I think it's time to just go for it. We're going to push here. And all of these are going to push here. Beautiful. I think it's time to just push every ounce of land we could physically push. I say that one of the infantries might die off here, but it's not the end of the world. All right, it isn't the end of the world. Oh, we haven't stolen that city. That's awkward. There we go. We get the win. What an insane way to go ahead and finish off this video. And we still have a long way to go on this campaign map. I'm not sure how we unlock everything. Is the aim to go on the other side of the map or just to unlock every single battle? But I'm not going to lie, guys, that felt a lot different. The small adjustments you guys suggested, they actually changed the way I approach this. And I'm starting to feel the map differently. As always, guys, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share my video, and share my channel around. And I'll see you guys next time.